And here we go, folks. Welcome back to the 36th annual Seacoast Open in 2024, Manchester, New Hampshire. It's Ryan Mooneyham here on the comms tonight. We'll have Will Sturt joining us very soon. As we're getting ready to get going, we're through the middle of the matches of the Open Doubles Cricket and the Women's WDF Silver Singles. So we'll be featuring some doubles crickets matches, and we will be finalizing out the women's singles finals to conclude the women's through their finals, and then we will finish out the men's doubles cricket. We got a doozy for you to get this string going back up. So it is Alex Spellman playing with Nick McKinnon from Alaska. You guys ever know Nick very well. Spellman, of course, from North Carolina, taking on Jason Watt, bearded dark guy. Everybody knows him very, very well. And the legend Larry Butler in a 2 out of 3 cricket match. So this is going to be really exciting. I'm excited as they warm up. We're going to sit there and we're just going to these guys get ready, and we're going to fire some darts on the board. We're going to give you hopefully a to the very end last start deciding match. Hopefully we'll be full of 9 marks and 7 marks and punches back and forth. So good action coming your way real soon as we get ready. Ryan Mooneyham here. Don't go away. We're going to get started here quickly. All right, looks like we're going to cork. We're bulling up, ready to go. Not wasting any time. Larry Butler representing Watt Butler. Spellman representing Spellman McKenna. And looks like Spellman, but I can't tell from this helmet. We'll decide who goes first. It is Spellman and McKinnon that won the court. 2 out of 3 doubles cricket. Oh, not the open they likes once. Only grabs a single. Opportunity here for Butler. Crash that 20. Can point it up. Now these players no stranger to playing on streams and in front of people. Tell us who you like. Tell us who you want. 6 on the open for the Eagle. McKenna to the 19s. McKenna bats with a 7. Jason Watt, the bearded dark guy, on the attack to the 20s. Only manages 2. Spellman back on the 19s, just gets the point lead. Butler can crash that trip 20 here. Take down the 19s. 6 on his opener. And to be true to his partner, will stay there. Only grabs 2. McKinnon tripped the 19 last round. He is not going to move. Oh, he does move. Surprised me. I figured he'd stay there, but nope. He closes the 20. Aggressive move out of Nick McKinnon. BDG backs with the night with a 6 on the 18s. 194 plays 152. The Jackal on the attack. Grabs 4 on the 19s. Second dart was in the trip 19. He looked at the scoreboard. Like, nah, I'm not going to be happy with that. Went back to the 19s. Forced Butler to throw at least 2 18s. Butler misses on this. His third attempt, try to get rid of the 19s. Only grabs a single 18. Door is open. Let's see how aggressive Nick McKinnon will be. Didn't have to do much, but just put in 3 18s to get it closed. BDG to 17. Spellman gets rid of the 17s after Watt closed it. And grabs another 19 for his partner, Nick McKinnon. McKinnon clear shot on the 16s. Was aggressive last time on the 18s. Get rid of them. And 3 darts needed to close. 3 darts used. BDG, 4 on the 15s. Spellman's only up 20. Will he attack? Fifteens are gone. Puts 19 more points up. 226 plays 227. Butler's can go after the bull. McKinnon, last time up, 3 fat 16s. He's been solid with the 3. There's a single, there's a double. And game shot, Nick McKinnon to go 1 up to 1-0. They will court to see who go first on leg number 2. Each player had single bull last time. Spellman's second dart, double bullseye. Can Butler tie? Snellman and McKinnon up 1-0. Now gets to start. Leg number 2. And the Jackal opens up with 7. Trip 20, single 20. 80 points on the board. The Eagles got to answer on the 19s. McKinnon has been aggressive when they've had the point lead. McKinnon only manages a single 19. Looks back to his partner, wanted to add 20. It flew high. He didn't grab it, but BDG can now, he'll need 4 of the 19s to take a look. Grabs the 2, 76-point lead, or 80 to 76, only a 4-point lead for Spellman. He'll look to close. Sharp shots there on the 19s. Adds 20 points. Butler over to the 18s. He wants that triple. He managed on the third dart. Nick McKinnon back on the attack. McKinnon didn't get the 18 to fall. Went to the 20s. Only grabbed 1. But it is enough. No hesitation out of Spellman there. 220s in there, was going to add a third, did not go. Butler down by 30. 54 off his 18. He can take a look. Looks like he was wanting to make a trip to over the 20s. Didn't get it to go. Grabbed the 2 18s. 6-point lead for Watt and Butler. And struggles continues for Nick McKinnon. Only grabbed a single 20. Opportunity here for Jason Watt. He'll look to the 20s. Them eyes are on that 18. Is he going to move that to the 20s? Alex Spellman back on the 20s, delivers 5. 280 plays 238. 54 triple versus a 60 triple. Butler needs to get him to fall here. And Nick McKenna records the 5 mark. 220s, trip 18. BDG now to the 15 and 17s. Needs that 51 to score. Good shot by Nick McKenna. Only going to manage to get the close. Spellman in the pass is taking that first shot at the trip 17. And will he run? Out back to the 20s. 320. Give that 40 to 360 to 292. Butler to the 16s. .360 playing .324. McKenna has been aggressive. He was aggressive last round. Didn't get it to go. Only grabbed the trip 8. Tried to move down to the bull, unable to collect. Tough round there for BDG. Didn't get him to score. Spellman on the attack for the 18s. Last time up, single or triple 17 got rid of it. He will use all three this time. Butler responds. 6 mark on the 15s. 380 playing 369. McKenna's only up 11. Will he open up with points or stay with that aggressive opening shot? BDG to the bull. Grabs 4. That's the point lead. Spellman got to go to the 20s. And just like that, that is a mark of 9. That's 180 points on the turn. Butler forced heavily into the bull. Gets rid of the 20s. Makes this a bull race. Nick McKenna, darts in hand. 3 darts needed to win this. Ooh, it's not going to get it done. Got a single in there. $75 more points on the turn. Getting closer to that score. Still will require 3 darts, but Spellman just needs 2 bulls. Oh, outside. Tight battle now. 3 darts. Oh, not going to happen for Butler. Does grab 1. And Nick McKenna, 1 dart away from moving on. And that is game shot. Alex Bellman, Nick McKenna has defeated Jason Watt and Larry Butler, top 32 match, and they will move on. Looks like we're going to go into the ladies' WDF singles. This is a quarterfinal match. Tracy Firetag, Rick taking on Trick Gresick. First to 4 legs, we can see on the scoreline that Tracy's already up 2-0. Firetag's opening up on the 19s again. Oh, nice 136 on the turn. Trish onto the 20s. Not going to get it done with 22. She knows it. Firetag on the 19s again. Another triple. 136 last round. Backs it with a 95 this round. Trish is going to have to put it together. Not going to get it to go with a 41. This manages 46, closer to the out. Trish is going to need to have a triple visit here. These tripleless visits are hurting her. Just kind of give you an idea what's going on in the top 8 action outside of this match. Callie West right now is currently playing Asia Jalbert. Andrea Taylor taking on Leslie Supina. Waiting to get to that are in their top 16 matches is Paula Murphy taking on Brenna Baker and Lexi Gifford taking on Carolyn Mars. 131 needed. 15 on the start. Grabs the 53, leaves herself 78. She will have 6 darts at it unless. Nope, she will gain 6 darts at it. 21 all in the managed. Single 15 will leave tops. And 60 will leave her 180. So fire tag continues with 6 darts at tops. And she will only need 1 to go up 3-1. I apologize, 3-0. Paula Murphy has moved on with a 4-1 win, and she is into the top 8. Krasick on throw. Opens up with a ton. She needs 4 on the spin. Tracy has already broke her once. She breaks her again. She will move on to the semifinals. She opens with 98. Fire tag has been solid on that start on the 19s. She's had the 136s. She's had the 133s. She's had the 95s. And she scores another 95 right there. $85 for Trish Gressick. 271 playing 308. $95 would leave her 130. Not going to get it done this time. 26 on the turn. Does grab the 45. Does leave her 180. Trish, opportunity here to set it out. Only grabs the 1 on the opening dart. Not going to be happy with 22. And Tracy Firetag continues her assault. Another 125, leaving her 55. Good response out of Trish. 95 leaves her 109. Tops to move to the semis. 32 for Tracy Firetag. Oh, inside, inside, and out. Tops for Trish to get a leg on the board. And that looks like that is game shot in the match. Tracy Firetag defeats Trish Grezzy. Tracy will move into the top 4. Tracy's will be waiting on the winner of Andrea Taylor or Leslie Supina. And we'll step back for a minute and see what our next action will be. This is Ryan Minningham with USA Darts Productions. Don't go away.
Start off with a 125. Alrighty. It's nice to finally have something that's catered to your own grip, I should say. Especially on that back end, because I really grip with my forefinger and my thumb, mainly on the barrel. Come on! What do you say? A dead eye! Alright, that was crappy dance skills, but it still works.
Jules Van Dongen, the Dutch Dragon, brand new signature darts as a part of the Winmore US player launch. I'll be doing an in-depth review of his soft tip and steel tip variations, of course. Stretching it out because someone suggested a 95 checkout, and I am not feeling very confident yet because I filmed the steel tip portion first. But we're aiming for the 19s, and if we miss into the single 19 like it did, we go treble 16 for double 14. But no dice. Gonna have to reset for attempt number 2. She gets the treble 19. Miss outside on the double. And miss inside because you suck. Attempt number 3 always comes by so fast. We've got the treble again. And she gets a cheeky double in the corner.
Is the greatest darting force on the planet. Bullseye! Oh! We got one! The fish has been landed!
So today we're going to learn how to throw a dart. In each turn of darts, you get 3 darts to throw. So with all 3 darts in your non-throwing hand, step up to the toe line. If you're right-handed, put your right foot on the line. Lefties, left foot. This isn't baseball, so you want the same foot forward as your throwing arm, not the opposite.
Let me know when we're good. Okay. All right, everybody, welcome back. Here we go. And yep, yeah, I decided I'd jump back on the mic here as I made my way back from this little wedding. So William Stewart, Ryan Mooneyham, here we go with a top 32 match in our men's doubles affair. And I kept looking at this TN name and I was like, that sounds familiar. And the little logo on the right side of his chest makes it even more prominent. Yep, he did make the trek from overseas in Ireland to play here after playing on the Moda Super Series. So, yeah, definitely a good, talented individual. Decided to come over for this event, huh, Ryan?
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever watched the Moda Super Series. Of course, I've seen quite a bit of it lately. It's a great event. It's a long week. It showcases the talents, and then to have a player that's been able to make the trek over here and compete in this event, it's going to be exciting to see how well he plays cricket.
Well, I mean, here's the thing too. He's a, former Irish master. Won a PDC Challenge Tour event, development tour as well, and in 2020 he made the PDC World Championship after qualifying through the development tours. So definitely has some experience behind him. To see how that translates to cricket and maybe how much he's played.
Yeah, so I've learned with my insiders on the PDC tours, they actually play a little more cricket than we would actually think. They play a lot of it in the warm-up sessions before they start their matches, practice warm up their triples. So some of them know the strategy, some of them just hammer the triples.
Yeah, it's just one of those games that kind of just a little something different to keep you going. So, Steven at 133. Eyeballing the 17s just to go ahead and close. 3 fats would do that.
It's not going to get it happen with that. The attack comes from Fathom. Can crash that 17 now a couple times. Wants a few triples. Just gets it closed. Just add 17. Now tell me how you say this right, Ciaran?
I think it's Kieran.
Kieran.
I believe,
Kieran
but I could be wrong.
Crossover shot from the 18s.
Definitely an Irish name. No doubt about that.
Levi Cransell on the board. He was in one of my Mooney minutes at the TOC this year.
Cransell was?
Sure was.
You sure about that?
I know that. No, wait a minute.
Buddy.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't him.
Yeah, but say you sure about that?
Yeah, no, it wasn't him. I was thinking it was him. No. Braswell. Are you still there?
Yep, I'm here. don't know what that was.
I didn't either. No, it was Braswell. I forget which
I was about
one
to
it
say.
is. It comes from the Florida. I've known
Definitely
Levi
wasn't
for
transfer.
years. No, because I remember was talking about playing in Vegas a couple years ago with Levi. Kieran takes away the 15s, points up the 19s. Think he's got the point strategy down now?
I'd say so. Not bad. Wow. Okay, so got Paula Murphy, Carolyn Mars happening on board 49. So I'm sure we'll jump on over there here after this one, as we've already started this one. They just getting underway there, but that is a top 8 match quarterfinal, as I said. Still remaining in that bracket on the women's WDF side is going to be Callie West, who beat Asia Jalbert 4-2. Tracy Firetag, who beat Trish Grezik 4-0. And then Andrea Taylor, who did the same 4-0 job to Leslie Sapino.
If Paula Murphy wins it 1 through 4 seeds in your semifinal, you don't see that very often. Levi to the bull. Down in points, down in houses. Not going to get it done with just one. 2 bulls to finish for Steven. And just like that, game shot.
Yeah, first leg to them.
Fatima on the start. Starts the 19s.
Capitalize on the 18s there. A 4 mark it is.
Cancel try. Going to put the points up on the 20s. Only manages 2 for 40. Steven's got the 18s. And Mark's 2 on the 17s. Triple. Running down the board a little bit. Some of that Fathom action. Fathom wasn't happy with the lie of the 20, so he moved to the 19s. Gab's 39.
Yeah,
Kieran
can't
wanted to
quite
get
take
rid of the
advantage.
18. Yep.
Steven eyeing these 17s here, trying to pad some more points onto this total.
It's like we have a score
Really
correction.
satisfied.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, they're going to have a little correction. Again, shout out to all you folks for joining us. We appreciate it. Saturday night here in Manchester, New Hampshire. We're going to have our women's finals coming up here shortly for the singles WF event, and then we'll have this one, your finals of the men's doubles action, shortly followed to follow that final. So moving along fairly quick.
Fathom marks the 20s, closes the 18s. Kieran to the 17s, down quite a bit points. Needs all 17s here. And Mark 7 he does. Doesn't quite get the point lead. Levi can take the gamble here. You're the 17s or mark up more points.
He's taking a gamble. He's trying his shot at it. I mean, 3 fats gets the job done, but he will do it.
Steven dragged to the 19s, moved to the 16s. Actually, he moved to the 15s. I watched him move at the last second. Playing a little strategy action here.
This is a moment right here. This is a moment right here. Oh, that was a mistake, is what that was.
He did close it, but he should have taken the second dart, third dart and dropped it to 19 if he was going to make that move.
Close it twice. He goes, oopsies. Great first dart. I mean, if he would have made that transition to the 20s and then the 19s, amazing. But wasn't able to do so. And Levi didn't even see that the 19s were available there for him to attack. Because David's letting him know right now, the 19s are open yet. He's like, oh, no, I didn't. See it?
Big shot out of Steven.
And that just turned it in their favor. And this may be the match here, folks.
Wow.
This may be the match here, folks.
Fathom's got darts in hand.
No, he doesn't. No way. He ain't taking that. Now, 3 bulls for Kieran. This is going.
You think it's a red
No
bit,
doubt
green
about
bit? Nice.
Kind of a somewhat surprising first start. Okay.
Red bit.
Okay.
Trip
Gives him
15
a fist
shot.
bump. Yep.
Too much hesitation. You should have known and went. It's only 328. 343, 320. A single bull, trip 15 will do it.
Oh, man.
Ooh, I think I would have went bull first, just to make sure I had it. Because Kieran can take the game right here.
Oh, yeah.
Red bit.
Oh.
Red bit's shot.
And he collects. What a shot. Kieran and Steven will advance here on this one into the next round, as we'll head on over to Paula and Carolyn's match. They are currently 1-0 in that one, so now 1-1 in a 1-4 battle. Just give us a second. We'll make those changes we need to. Maybe. Jeff, you helping us out there? There we go. Appreciate that, Jeff. Thank you very much. We'll switch the board over as well. And we'll get underway with this one. Paula Murphy. We all know what she's done in the past. Speaking of the past, how about our previous winner for this event, Maria Carley, 5-2 win over Andrea Taylor in last year's battle.
Maria Carley's playing in the bullshooter in Niagara.
Yep, she is.
Taylor Mars 360. Paula Murphy 382. We have a 1-1 score line. First to 4 legs. The winner will take on Callie West.
Paula only 55. So you can see how tight we are here. 62.46, 62.41.
Paula dropping to the 19s. Grabs the 57. Previous match, we watched Tracy fire tag. She struggled on the 20s, and then she came alive on the 19s against Trish. Are we going to see that out of Paula? Because Paula's notorious for if they ain't working on top, she'll move to the bottom.
Yeah, she will. She'll make that transition pretty quick, too.
Paula Murphy. She wanted the 90 or 100. She got 90, 85.
Okay. How about this from Carolyn?
133, is it?
Yeah, not a bad look at all. Looks like a 133. It is a 133. Yep, so 62 remaining with Paula back at 185. She should get the first look here.
Carol Moore's back on 62. Murphy scores 65, leaves herself 120. Trip 10 for 32. You think that's her route?
I would.
Grabs the 18. And just like that, grab the 12, check the 32. Game shot from Carolyn Mars to go up 2-1 on Paula Murphy.
That'll certainly work.
Paula wants to. Yep. Paula starts on the 19s.
Just see how close this is, back and forth, back and forth. Does look like Fire Tag and Taylor are going to be warming up on board 50, so we'll kind of have that planned as our next match.
Paula to the 19s.
Oh, how about this? Adam Belleville, Ray Creaney, 2-0 win over Alex Spellman and Nick McKinnon in the top 16 of our open doubles cricket. Good 1-2-1. That's fantastic in that position. Almost nudges her out in front here. Looks like Andrea and Tracy are just getting underway there in that matchup. And it'll be a few more matches happening in the background as well. So it's Saturday night in New Hampshire. We're still bringing the action. Oh, this just in too. Ryan, still a little bit older.
Who, me?
Who, me? Who, me?
Who, me?
Still bald, still
Uh-oh.
ugly.
Look
How
at
about
Carolyn
this for
Mars on the
Carolyn?
trip 20. Yeah. A big 139. You're worried about me, and I'm watching the match. Back to the match. I am not bald. 206 plays 140. I just have less hair.
Oh, so I was about to say, you get that Homer Simpson effect. You got 3 hairs, so you're not bald.
More of a horseshoe, which I do try to keep it shaved. Always beating up on me. Carolyn Mars, 139 on the last turn. Wants to take out that 140, up 2-1. The score lines are close. The averages are close.
They certainly are. But Murphy really needs some assistance here. I can't say she's necessarily struggling. I mean, we've seen her throw 70s before, yes, but this is about pretty per par for her. But Carolyn, yeah, she's kind of in a stride right now.
$51. Trip 10 for 36. She's going to leave herself 56. Paula needs a triple in the opening dart here for 105. Oh, she wanted tops to leave 40. She will look at 65 possibly if Carolyn doesn't take this 56 out.
Yeah, barely escapes in that single 16. Almost had a 32 there. But tops it is for 3-1 and a break a throw, and that's exactly what she does. Great shot for Carolyn Mars.
And it's Carolyn Mars' start. Break a throw, and you get to start. Carolyn on the attack. Another 100.
This is advantage Carolyn in a big way here.
That
Look
trip
at her
20
just-
continues to sing.
She's just pounding away at it, isn't she?
She is letting that trip 20 sing.
Once again, thanks for joining us, everybody. For our coverage of the Seacoast Open. Let us know where you're joining us from. Throw some waves in the chat, maybe. We always like seeing
Will,
that.
I'm joining you from Springfield, Missouri.
Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate it. The Ozarks. Folks, don't go there. Just
It's a
avoid
great
it
place.
at all cost.
It's
Nah,
it's
it's
better
really
than
not
Wichita. We have the better of the two baseball
Eh.
teams. Go Cardinals.
Eh,
Wind
I don't know about
surge.
that.
Who names a team Wind surge? All right, back to the max. Carolyn Mars at 220. Paula Murphy at 405 has got to get some triples to fall. 6 darts in and still haven't broke the 100 mark. There goes the trip 19 on the third dart.
Of course, Scott Hanna says Earth, Milky Way. Get out of here. Stephen Phillips from Raleigh, North Carolina, joining us. Surprised
I've
you
heard
didn't
that
make the
name
trek
before.
up here, Stephen.
I've heard that name before. Another
Yeah,
10 out of
so
Carolyn
what?
Mars. I think we need a. I don't remember. He may have to remind me who he is.
I love this. Daniel saying, any hanging and banging going on tonight, fellas? You're dang right. Always hanging and banging here on USA Darts. Charlotte, North Carolina, joining us as well. Love it. Thank you, folks. We appreciate it. William Stewart, Ryan Mooneyham, Jeff McMahon on the controls there in New Hampshire.
I did have a question for you while they're getting their darts back together. How many Seacoasts have you now produced? 4?
I think 2021 was my first. So 2021, 22, 23. Yeah, so I believe
Mars
so.
not
If
going to
I'm
get
not
to
mistaken.
Shanghai. Well, I remember calling it live with you 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
262
No,
plays 60.
It's a fun event. I like being up there in that northeast area. So some good people up there.
Big 140
Oh,
out
there
of
she
Paula
finds
Murphy.
She finds it, but it's almost that too little, too late feeling, you know?
20 for tops. Not going to go. 2 10s. Is that in?
I don't think so. I think it's just outside.
Just outside. Another one of those will give the center. 72 on the score line. Red bit in the middle. She wanted the 108, but 72. Oh, and just underneath. Good look at it, though.
Yeah, great look at it, to be fair. So back to Carolyn for double 10 for the match and a semifinal berth here at the Seacoast Open. Ooh, just can't put it away.
Outside, outside, outside. 9 or
Daniel
17.
asking. Nine for double 8, and it's in there. We're going to go to another leg, folks. 3-2 scoreline. Daniel asking, did y'all say you were going to come through San Antonio? Right now, we don't have anything on our schedule for San Antonio, but we look forward to potentially doing that down the road. So if you do have an event, reach out to us. Be happy to provide a quote for you for us to come out and stream your event.
$95 on the open for Paula Murphy. She'll need a hold through here to force a deciding leg.
Yeah, Paula knows the pressure's on and she's got to collect. And this is a great start for her. Good opener, a good follow-up of a ton.
95 on the open turn, 100 to pass it. Mars well back at 457.
Michael asking, are you guys doing EDC next weekend? Yes, we will be at EDC in New Orleans. So that'll be our next event that we're going to bring you coverage for. And then from there, it's just going to be the WCS for a little bit because just kind of double checking my calendar. Yeah, we'll have the WCS, probably PBD Nationals, but I'll have a trip to the UK planned. So that will be intertwined in there.
Will, I forgot to ask you, did you get my ticket for the UK booked yet? I can't remember.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely did. Definitely did. You're fitting in my suitcase. I mean, you could fit, right?
I could wear a media badge with the best of them.
Ryan, you thought about saying I could probably fit in that suitcase.
I could probably fit in that suitcase. Ooh. You sure would like to have me go up there and ask them questions while we're doing media?
Yeah.
Hello,
what kind
how
of
was that
accent's that?
win
Well,
for
sir,
you?
dang, let me tell you, boy.
Well, I see you went up there and you hit that double 2 for the win. How'd it feel? Well, back to the match. Carolyn Mars, well back with only 320. 166 for Paula Murphy. Doesn't have an out, but we'll look to set up here. You are doing media, right?
Yeah, we'll be doing media and just creating some content and what have you. So I think we're going to be meeting up with a few content creators as well. So hopefully it'll be a fun time. Well, Paula, the advantage here in this leg, and like I said, she needs this. She needs to force the last leg decider.
$37 on the turn. She wanted that other trip 18 to fall at least one time, and it didn't go. Still live through on 67. She should return. Keller Mars does grab 91. Trying to put a little pressure on Paula.
Todd Martin says, dishes are done and dried. Just tune in. Let's go. Yeah, you're definitely right, Todd. Let's go. We got some entertainment coming your way, including a couple finals still to come. So you definitely want to join us for the rest of our coverage here. Now you may
Top
see
8
in the
match here.
background,
Winner will play Kelly West.
she was kind of creeping around the background. You see her there watching the TV back there. So you may see some folks in the background. That is because the blind draw is just getting underway. That began at 8 p.m. So they'll be calling some matches for that one here shortly. 8 for Paula. Steven says, take some darts with you. Maybe somebody will buy them over there. Real funny, Steven. Ha 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 ha. I'm just going to buy them all. I'm tired of this. I'm just going to buy every single set they have left.
I'll buy a set, Will.
No, I don't want you to now. I don't want anybody to. They're only my darts. I'm going to buy them all.
All 4?
How dare you, Jeff? How dare you?
Double 4 didn't go for Paula Murphy. She's stuck on 4. Carolyn Mars, 110 left. Not going to have it happen on that triple. Does recover with the 57 on the end. And game shot from
And
Paula
there we
Murphy.
go.
We are going the distance.
What a
Carolyn Mars
recovery
will have the
job
start.
from Paula. What a recovery job from Paula, man. Was that your dog?
Yeah, that's my dog.
I was really questioning if that was you yawning or the dog.
That's the dog. She wants me to play with her, and I won't play with her.
How old's the dog?
2. Yeah, I don't
And
even
what
think
kind of
she's
dog
2.
is it?
She just drives him. Mutt.
A mutt. That's what she is. All right, back to the match. Ton for Carolyn to open us off. Paula would like to find a triple there, does not. Of course, Paula's going to be wanting to continue to put pressure and points on the board for the WDF side of things. She will be headed to Lakeside here the beginning of next month to participate in the WDF World Championship. So
She doesn't have a first round bye, does she?
No, she's a 12 seed, so she will not have a first round bye.
That's what I thought. I thought she had an opening match.
I think she's got somebody from New Zealand, if I'm not mistaken, first round. But yeah, it'll be a tough one. But she's wanting to start off this next season on a good note, and this is the opening tournament of the 2025 season for the WDF. So it's an opportunity for these individuals to jump in early, and I was trying to take advantage, sneaks it in there with the last for 95. Who is your favorite player in North American darts? Let's hear it in the chat.
Will Stewart.
Shut up.
He's got darts for sale. He must be good.
I hate you so much.
291 plays 234. Paula Murphy needs that triple to fall. You're lucky I didn't say Nick Teixeira.
Oh, I would have beat you silly if you would have done that one. I would have had Jeff kick you off this thing so fast. All right, tight
All of
knit
a
here.
sudden, the-
231 for Paula, 234 for Carolyn.
Ooh, 54 on the turn. Gets her to the 180, but it's not an out. Opportunity here for Paula. Needs 71 to get into the out range.
I mean, 61, but that's okay.
No, it is. Well, I was thinking 160 under.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
only
And
get
I
a
mean,
shot
that's
at
ideal. You want to be
170.
you want to be as low as
Yeah.
possible. I mean, how many chances do you get the 170 it actually goes? Maybe 1 out of 10 times.
Well, 170, 167, 164, 161. There's only 4 opportunities you get below 160. Other than 159, you're on and out. $78 on the turn leaves 102. Paula, ton her better here.
All right, who's going to take this match?
Oh, didn't want the bull route, went the 14 route. Old school.
So this
Down
biggie
to the
has to go
nitty-gritty.
133.
Down to the nitty gritty.
That's a great start. Trip 11. Or you can go
19 with a left
57.
hand
That's
double A.
fine too.
All on tops. Mars, 52.
12 for tops. Over to double 10 for the win. And she does it. Carolyn Mars gets the
shot.
W here.
Game, shot, match, win. Callie West, here's your opponent, Carolyn Mars.
Wow. And over on the other front, this is going to be interesting because 80 left for Tracy Firetag. 63 left for Andrea Taylor. It's a 3-2 scoreline right here.
$39 for 24. You tied it up.
And pins it. Gonna go the distance here as well. I absolutely love it. And look at the averages here. Tight knit as well. As this will decide a finalist for our WDF women's event. I think Callie West, who's on looking at the TV screen for this one with Ethan DeVera kind of throwing his hands up as well. She'll play, of course, Carolyn Mars in that other semifinal. And how's it going? Thanks for joining us. Carrie as well. Appreciate you both. She's trying to find those 19s. Now looking up. Cannot collect, only 58. That's a toughie. Only 45 for her, so that kind of spreads the distance in between her and Tracy by 50 here. Tracy continues to hunt on the 19s. I believe she just found one there. No, she did not. Only 57. Oh, there you go. What a 140 from Andrea. Getting a little exciting here at this moment. Andrea wants to settle in for a check opportunity. Needs a triple. Needs to go downstairs. Gather the 19. Good shot. That will be 84. That'll pull her down to 160. So she does get that first look. Now just about whittling this down here. Took a shot at the bull. I'm not sure about that one myself. You know, a little loosey-goosey back there, trying to just remain loose. She'll go 18s here. 4 of them produces a bull look. Back to Tracy, who now has 72 remaining. Would have wanted that trip 16 to leave the check. So back to Andrea for 68. Who wants it, ladies? Who wants it? Oh, and that's 15 to leave 53. So 13 for tops. Tops it is. And tops, she is unable to collect. So back to Tracy for 50, 18 or 10. She chooses the 10 for tops. Inside, down to double 10. Takes just a second to settle in and misses inside. What a hairy situation for both ladies here as they're trying to fight for a finals berth. Of course, Andrea trying to make her way back to a final here for the second year in a row. Now she's got to go up to double 4. And that is unfortunately not going to work. That's going to be a bust. And Tracy does get it. As you can see her just kind of releases that deep breath, that tension released as she is able to grab the leg and a finals berth, stopping Andrea from the back to back here. So we will have, well, no matter what, we were going to have a new champion as Maria Carley is not in the hall this year, but we're going to find out here momentarily who's going to face Tracy in the finals, whether it be Callie West or Carolyn Mars. I'm sure we'll just take a second here before we get that one underway. So give us a moment, folks. We'll have that action coming your way as we look to crown a champion in our women's WDF silver event, as well as our men's doubles cricket. I'm avoiding all these blind draw matches to give you that one. So hang tight. We'll have more coverage coming your way here in just a moment. William Stewart, Ryan Mooneyham, Jeff McMahon. We'll be right back. Start off with a 125. Alrighty. It's nice to finally have something that's catered to your own grip, I should say. Especially on that back end, because I really grip with my forefinger and my thumb, mainly on the barrel. Come on! What do you say? A dead eye! All right, that was crappy dance skills, but it still works.
Jules Van Dongen, the Dutch Dragon, brand new signature darts as a part of the Winmore US player launch. I'll be doing an in-depth review of his soft tip and steel tip variations, of course. Stretching it out because someone suggested a 95 checkout, and I am not feeling very confident yet because I filmed the steel tip portion first. But we're aiming for the 19s, and if we miss into the single 19 like it did, we go treble 16 for double 14. But no dice. Gonna have to reset for attempt number 2. She gets the treble 19. Miss outside on the double. And miss inside because you suck. Attempt number 3 always comes by so fast. We've got the treble again. And she gets a cheeky double in the corner.
Is the greatest darting force on the planet. Bullseye. Oh, we got one. The fish has been landed. We know he's too good. The world number 1, world champion. Incredible stuff.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Carolyn Mars, Callie West, your semifinal of your WDF Women's Silver event. Looking forward to this coverage here. William Stewart, Ryan Mooneyham, Jeff McMahon. I hope you all are ready. Tracy Firetag, as we just witnessed, already booked her spot into the finals.
Callie West out of the gate with this 60, backs at 81. Carolyn opened up with a ton. Looks to back here. Carolyn was up 3-1. Paula pushed it back to 3-3, but Carolyn did pull it out with a 4-3 victory. $60 following $60. Callie West.
Just want to take a look here. Once again, another great thing about Dart Connect is that leaderboard option. So it allows you to kind of cue in the event that you want to really look at. As, yeah, no surprise, 64.88, Tracy Firetag, your number one position there. Number two, of course, Miss Callie West, 64.59. And then Carolyn Mars in that sixth position with a little bit less of an average, almost 9 points less at a 55.83.
Carolyn right now shooting well. 86 points on the board. 157 left. Callie has to get the ton here to get the out.
All right, 156. Isn't going to go here, but she just sets it up.
Mars holding into that trip 19 to go. Got 38 up.
Yeah, just kind of double checking here. If you go trip 20, you leave, what, 18?
She goes 54 route. Would have left her 24.
Yeah, I don't mind that 54 route. Some people just immediately go up to 60, but 54 for me is the play.
Yeah, 54, a lot of times people don't realize that 54 will send you to that 24. $20 for tops. Oh, she pulled it. She'll go to the 3 or 17, and she grabs the 3, leave herself 32, and she comes back.
If she comes back, that's the question. 56 for West, 16 for tops. There's the 16. There's the tops. Callie West with the clutch. 2-dart check here, going 1 for 1 in the early stages of this match.
There's a hold and throw. Mars will start.
Mars. Boy, he sure is attacking you there, Ryan, isn't he?
I was trying. I had it on mute.
Well, I know you did,
Stupid
but I saw
dog.
that cuddly little thing jump up on there. Say, no, Dad, you're gonna pay attention to me. That's good.
I
But
gave
Jeff
him
immediately
treats to hold him
changes
and
our view.
shut him up. I gave him treats so that the dog would leave me alone, and she still won't leave me alone. $95 on the turn. Carolyn Mars. 303 plays 432. Callie West well back. 6 starts in without a triple. She needs to get one here.
Callie's starting downstairs. I like this play here. Go ahead and just kind of change it up. Goes right back up top. Do like that little side view angle we got for you.
Yeah,
about
it
these
was pretty
beautiful-
cool.
Yeah, and how about these beautiful triple core Winmore Blade 6 dartboards? You just gotta love those.
Yeah, they are nice. We've got 8 of them down here. We're getting ready to put on the wall for next year. We'll see how they last towards the dual cores.
Yeah, I've been
I like
practicing
the
on
outer ring
one
on 'em.
myself. Pretty good. Yeah, the outer ring is really nice. That's a bonus there, is that outer ring.
Callie West 60 on the turn. Carolyn Mars at 183. Needs his leg to tie it up 1-1. First to 4.
Yeah, good trip 20 to open up, and I think she just capitalized on another. How about fill it up, Callie? Fill it up. 108. I had to. Sorry.
That was really, really good, Will. You do a good job at it.
That was not bad. I felt like a professional caller there for a second. But this adds immense pressure to Carolyn's throw, and she's only able to capitalize with 44, so leaves 80. But with Callie at 110 here, can she sneak this in? Still has the opportunity, but it's going to be 57 bull.
Not going to go this time. She'll need to leave it set up and put pressure on that 80. Yeah, she was going to go trip 10. Tops, maybe. Pulled the 5. We got some action going on over there somehow.
We certainly do. There's some hollering and some cheers in the background going on there in New Hampshire, no doubt about it.
20 or total, trip 20 for the bull.
Just a bit outside, as Bob Euchre would say. Carolyn looking for 1-1. To be honest, not very good markers there. Almost found it with the last, but almost doesn't work in darts.
9 or 17. 2 16s. Doesn't get it to go all the way down to 4 now.
go. Too many chances she's going to collect, and that's what she did just there. So back to one apiece. Or we'll go to one apiece. My apologies.
$100 open for Kelly. 60 backed by Carolyn. Callie West on throw, looking to keep the ton action happening. It's going to pull that 5-trip-5 for 55.
So now Carolyn. 140 would be nice. Oh, my goodness. Look at that dart, Ryan.
Yeah, that dart did some damage there. It flipped her to the inside. Looked like it was going to challenge that trip 20, but the dart flights flipped it. $60 on the turn for Callie West. 286 plays 360. It's Callie's throw. Callie needs to get 60 or better here to be in the hunt.
Well, can't capitalize to leave a check out, but we'll go back to Carolyn. She's looking to try to do that. 99 leaves 164.
As I say, it should be 59. Add it up. 204 plays 239. It's West's throw. She'd 69 to get to 170. Only going to grab 39 to be 200. Opportunity right here for Mars. Needs a triple. Not going to be happy with that turn. Doesn't get her to an out.
That's a great dart from Callie.
So 1040 would be damaging, but 185 is good enough. She'll return.
It'll work.
115.
Yeah, it'll certainly work. I mean, no doubt about it. A flat ton's even better, just to leave her the ton. But no, this will work to give her a decent look here at 115. See how she goes about this. 20 is the standard route, maybe 25. Yep, 20s. Trip 19.
I like going 19s there. That way, if I fat the 19, then I've got 96. Big turn out of Carolyn Mars. Scores 80, leaves tops.
It's handy. Pressure on this 75 now. We heard a big come on there as Callie could scream come on here in just a second. Double six.
Oh. I don't know where the come on for came, but somebody screamed it.
those could not get any closer, Ryan. Those
Nope,
could
check
not
back
have
the
gotten any
dart and
closer.
go. And double six check. Callie West, hold the throw. Carolyn Morris to start.
I was wondering when that was going to happen. Kudos, Andrea. Kudos. She's going to step in, do the chalking duties for these ladies. Just a reminder, we technically don't have a you lose, you chalk rule, although I think we should in certain circumstances. It would be hellacious trying to keep people at boards and what have you, but
The challenges that we have, and I discussed this 1,000 times, we have multiple events. So if you do the loser chalks after a WDF singles, but you have those players are in a cricket doubles or a triples event or anything, you're holding up the next event overseas. That's the only event you play is the one you're in.
Yeah, you could potentially get away with it if you had a max 2 events per day for the men and the women. So I think right now you got mixed triples, women's doubles, women's singles, and then your draw night. So that's technically 4. So if you split that in half and did just the 2, then you could probably get away with it. But we're just so used to throwing everything at you in one weekend, it makes it difficult.
Yeah, I mean, you go to the World Masters, you play your group play, and then you go into the knockout. That's the only event for the day. There's no pairs, there's no anything else. So if you lose and you don't chalk, you get sanctioned for it. So and then it is a great concept, especially when you play like the PDC Pro Tours, the Challenge, the Development. They're just the only event for the day. You have to stay in chalk.
Mm-hmm.
You can't hold up your next round because of the fact that we play multiple events, like you said.
Yeah. Well, good triple start into the neighboring trip 5, but that'll be okay. That's actually quite all right. 76. Oh, never mind. 180. Still a bogue. As Callie could steal this first look, and she's going to. What a shot. 140 for her.
Mars needs triple 20, triple 20. Flight it out into the trip 3. Moves down, only grabs 3. 66. That's a great dart.
Oh, my. I'm surprised she didn't ricochet it right off that barrel and in. 114 for Carolyn. So back to Callie for another look at the double 18.
Inside of the 18, now double 9.
Pins it.
That's a strike.
That's a 3-1 advantage for Callie.
And the start.
Does look like
100
we
on
have
the open for Callie, 60 on the back for Mars.
semifinalists in our open doubles cricket. Adam Belleville, Ray Creaney, Jim Widmeyer, Ethan DeVera, Rick Fortin, Tony Sullivan, Scott White Jr., and Jonathan Marshall are your remaining teams in that one. So maybe a couple surprising names in there.
Callie West on throw, charging out in front, 85 again, 271. Carolyn well back at 412. Got to have a triple visit here.
$60 for
continues on,
Callie.
60 on the turn.
Yeah, but she's squared away to get the first look here. Even with the 140 from Carolyn. That puts her somewhat in line, but this should leave a finish. It will leave a finish. Pending a bounce out. Good 140 answer from Callie.
Oh, Carolyn needed that first start to collect. At 5, slows her way down. Has to have a triple.
Oh, did she collect 2 there as well? She did. 125. We went 140, 140, 125. 71 remaining for Callie. Oh, that's going to leave 12.
She hit it on the previous start. Double 6.
Ooh, just inside. How does Carolyn attack the 104? Personally, I'm liking the 64 route for tops, so 4 16s.
She's got the first 16.
She's
in
liking
there.
that. Yep, she's liking that route as well. Tops for Carolyn.
Oh, that's so close. Got to get the
That's
one.
a difficult first. Yeah, you've. Ooh, that's. Oh, I always hate a double 3. I just always hate a double 3.
I'm always to the inside. I always grab the 3. Mars to the inside of the 20.
Inside of the 10 as well, Ryan. So back to West. This for the match.
Oh, she
Ooh.
splits.
She does split, and I like the split, and she does too. She capitalizes and gets the win. What a W for Callie West, who will play Tracy Firetag in the next round. Rick Fortin just comes by and says, "Hey, Andrea, you want this dart of yours?" Why not? All righty, so that should cue in the ladies on board number 50. Now, we do have the men's semifinal going on board 49. Now, I'm just going to flat out tell you, we can hop on over there, but the thing is we're going to hop right on back if Callie West and Tracy come up fairly quickly. So, Jeff, if you want to flip on over, you can. We'll just take a peek at that one, as they're not even getting underway yet. So, yeah, I almost guarantee we're not going to see this full match, but we can at least take a gander once they get underway. So we'll wait for that, folks. Give us a moment. We'll see what comes up next. William Stewart, Ryan Mooneyham, Jeff McMahon will be with you in a moment. We are going to get off and underway here. Jim Widmeyer, Ethan DeVera taking on Adam Belleville and his partner. Let me grab that information for you. It's going to be Ray Craney. I want to make sure I was right on that one. So we are off and underway. Okay, well, let's transfer over then. So it looks like Tracy Firetag and Callie West are going to waste no time. So that's where we're going to head. Because, well, that's a final, and it's for significant ranking points. So we'll make that board transfer, and here we go, folks. Callie West to lead you off in this final. William Stewart alongside me, Mr. Ryan Mooneyham and Mr. Jeff McMahon on controls. Callie and Tracy both playing pretty consistent in their last matches to get to this point. Fairly consistent most of the day. Equal averages on the scoreboard for them. We said it earlier, but of course, we'll say it again considering we're in this final. Tracy with 64.88, Callie with a 64.61.
And that's 1 and 2 on the list. And here they are in the finals.
Callie. Tough 2 openers, but capitalize on that third. Still Tracy's
Firetag wanting to break through.
Yeah, this would be a big ton here for her. There you go. There it is.
Firetag seated second in this event. Callie West was seated fourth. Both of these women can take this title.
Those are factors that are mentionables that should be said, the seeded rankings there, because you know who you play throughout the duration of the tournament is dependent on that.
Yeah, I know we don't seat much in the United States, but they do seat the WDF singles events. It's all based on your points tables. And the rankings are always dependent on the world table and then your local table. West at 89.
Great. Yeah, but look at this from Tracy. She can choose 10 tops here, and she floats it or drops it low into the 15. So not able to grab hold of it now with 35 remaining. So yeah, just 3 for double 16 is going to be her choice. 57 for 32 should be Callie's here.
Leaves herself 70.
Oh, but what a hit there to leave double 5 instead of the bull. And about collects.
Inside. Oh, got to grab that double 8 now.
Oh, just outside there as well. So who's going to get the first point on the board? Callie needing that double 5. Does she split? Does she go right out? She's going to go right at it. Why would you split? Especially in this predicament with her sitting on double 8. But then you put it inside. Ouch. And don't believe she gathered that one. Yeah, no go there. So back to West, double two.
Yeah, she grabbed that 11 and went ahead and busted it. We didn't want to have to set up because she didn't. It was third dart. West, double two. Boy, the doubles giveth, the doubles take awayeth.
Yeah, and she definitely gave a little chuckle there into the mic as she walked back over to double four. And she gets it. Tracy Firetag on the board. The first one on the board, 1-0.
Break a throw. She'll want to hold here to get a 2-0 start.
This is what I do like to see, though. You know, Carolyn Mars just got ousted by Callie. Andrea Taylor just got ousted by Tracy. And look where they're at. Right back there, watching along, seeing who wins this title here.
Tracy has shown time and time again the 19s work for her. Another 95 on the board. We've seen Callie work them 20s for tons and 1040s. Both girls want to produce those level of scoring.
That all came down to that double in the end in the last go round. Granted, where do most of your matches end up at the double at the end of the day, but
You live by the double, you die by the double. Callie on the attack, trip 20. Needs a ton or better.
all right. That was kind of an opportunity here for Callie, and unfortunately right into the one bet after that. So not really the ideal start for her given that turn. So Tracy once again
Tracy's
trying to kind of get away with it here in this start.
Firetag didn't get the 20 to go. Jumps right back to the 19s. And there's 115 on that turn. That's a big round. Leaves her 89. Callie doesn't have an out yet, but she wants to set up right here.
Yeah, that last dart, once again. That's a big difference for her. That's 57-32 for Tracy for 2-0. And a hold the throw inside there.
Just like Tracy, Callie has to have that 57. Oh, here we go.
Ho! What a shot from Callie West.
Nice little 97 for break a throw. Callie will start. First one to 5. We are just a 1-1 scoreline. We're a ways away.
We certainly are. I mean, this bumps up to a first to 5 leg format, as it should. That's what I'm saying. We're probably going to miss the other semifinals of our open doubles cricket, and that's perfectly fine. I mean, this should take precedent as a final. But been fighting it out since 3:30 local time. That's when they began this event. Get a few waves at somebody in the background. Hello. Hi. How's it going? Thanks for waving at me. Appreciate it.
They were waving at me.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
They
It was
like
Jeff.
me.
Come on,
They
let's
like
be
me
honest.
a lot. They like me a lot.
Those cheers continue in the background as it's kind of party time back there with it being a blind draw. Of course, have some fun. Why not?
So in our semifinal match on the other streaming board, 1-1.
Thanks for the update there, buddy. Appreciate it. Like I said, we should probably get this final and then probably the finals of the open doubles, I would assume. So still a couple matches here, folks. Time for you to share this around. Let your friends know we're live. Good amount of viewers already, but always could use a couple more. Tracy with the upper hand here in this one, despite not having the start. Can she hold on to that? Not the best of turns there. And Callie can't steal, so same situation as we were before. Just Tracy trying to whittle this down into a check.
$58 on the turn. Not to an out yet, but with Callie back at 289, Callie has to have a ton or better to even get to her.
Exactly. She's got to have 2 triples here, essentially, and can't do that anymore. So time is on Tracy's side, potentially. But she can't muck about. She's gotta take care of this.
Ooh, there's that trip 20 needed to the 19s.
Yeah,
99
I like
on the turn. Here
downstairs.
comes pressure.
I like the downstairs switch for sure. Leave the little fish. But how about that start from Tracy? That could have cost her. She needs to start 20 there next time, just in case, as a cover shot, but still manages to set herself up with double 10. But that's only if this doesn't go.
Trip 20 for the bull. $36 playing 20. 14.
Yep, double 7 and collects right away. That will work. Sometimes that double 7 can be a little tricky.
Tracy utilizing the 19s and the 20s back and forth. Callie been good on the 20s. Looks to stay there. Another triple. Oh, I know I wanted to hear Will call it, but a 121 on her turn.
I would love this to just go the distance here, of course. Why not? These ladies have been battling out all year long, I feel. They've had numerous of these matchups. I would love to have that head-to-head data. I mean, man, the time it takes to keep that kind of stats along the way, but I would love to keep that up. But I'm guessing about 5 to 6 times this year in these ADO events alone that they've played each other. Minimum.
Yeah, I was just sitting here thinking in my head how many times I've seen them play. I would love to have that stat. It's just that, it's incredible to know. 220 plays 224. Tight race to the bottom. It is Tracy's throw. Callie wants another ton here to set up the out. 60's going to do it.
Yeah, Callie needs this to drop for 2-2. Technically, it doesn't have to go right now, but she needs this leg, is what I'm trying to say, because you really don't want this going 3-1. You want to try to keep it as tight knit as possible. Yeah, you can get away with it, but look at the stress written all over Callie's face right now. That's a great triple to open up.
$60 followed by 3. Trip 19 here. Left 16. Ethan and Jim have booked their spot into the finals of the doubles cricket.
All righty, thanks for letting us know. So first semi set and done.
$18 on the score for Callie West. She hurting there?
That's what I'm wondering. I'm kind of, she sure is grabbing the elbow there, and she's been kind of shaking it out and what have you. So maybe a little distraught there, but that is 18 to leave 36. Just inside leaves 52 for Tracy. 12 for tops for 3-1. Down to double 10.
Did not get it to go. Leaves herself 120. Callie West, double 9.
Boom. She's capitalized on that number a couple times already. She will take it. 2-2 here.
Gingerly working that elbow. Either she's pulled it or it's stressed from the day.
Yeah, it's apparent she's thinking about it. It's nagging her. It's nagging at her for sure.
Tracy on the 19s. Didn't get it to go. All grabs all 3 for 9 points. It has been a honey hole for her and didn't go that time. West moving to the 19s. Maybe she's needing that for less stress on the elbow.
Garfinkel cheekishly smiles as he's walking away there. You can see that in the background. Couldn't help but call him out for it.
.384 plays .435. It's Callie West's throw. It's 2-2 score line. And how about that?
Yeah, that's a
Another
good
ton out of Callie West.
Yeah, that's a good score right there, too. I mean, spreads out the distance in between these two. Forces Tracy to collect. Not going to have enough no matter what. And yeah, she remains back. So, Callie, this is your opportunity to hold throw here and make this 3-2. And look at her go.
Stress on the elbows, not showing stress on the board. A ton followed by ton 40. Fire tag well back at 394. It's going to have some triple start following. That almost hit her in the back.
Carolyn's full eyes on this match, but she's got the scoreboard in her hand just to make sure she can follow along. Good triple.
I say, here comes the 19s from Fire Tag.
Yep. She makes that transfer, but still some distance in between these two. So 2 16s or 8s here for tops. I'm surprised she didn't go 8 for tops, but hey, to each their own. See, at this point, you can go 14 for 18 if you want to.
Whatever you need to hit the double. Speaking of doubles,
Yeah.
double 16. Someone asked, I don't know how many times I've been asked by blind draw partners, what's your favorite double? The one that wins?
Yeah, the one that wins or whatever you leave. Give
what
me a
if I
look
leave
at
you
it.
on double 5? I don't care. If we hit it, we win.
Yeah. It's still a tough opportunity for you for Tracy. Left herself on 159. So, you know, that gives the look right back to Callie because no matter what you do in that circumstance, you can't take it out here. So inside over to double 4. Sean says you never can miss a double 4. I bid otherwise, as that's our 4th one of the weekend.
I was going to say, I don't know how many times I actually hit it, but okay. 78 scored or 78 on the score, 20 for tops to go up 3-2. And she collects.
That is a massive steal in that circumstance for Tracy Fire Tag. Yes, it's a break, but it just is a bigger like confidence. Like it just messes with your confidence of your Callie because you were sitting on a checkout. She was sitting on 159, even sitting further back than that at one point.
She opened that last leg with 3 threes. And Callie had a ton and a 1040 in that leg. And you just struggle on the doubles. Your opponent stays around long enough to capitalize and takes it out from underneath you.
Just a reminder, this is all brought to you by the Seacoast Dart Association. This is their 36th annual Seacoast Open here, making that transfer to Manchester, New Hampshire this year, and it looks like a good one at that. And speaking of good ones, that was a good turn from Callie. But Tracy's sitting on that 251 after 6, only 45 there, but still in good position.
How far is Manchester from Boston? Do you know if you were to fly in for this event?
Yeah, about an hour 15 drive is what I'm hearing. About the same as because I asked my Uber driver on my way back from which city. So that's Nashua. He said it's about the same distance, maybe just a touch further for Manchester. I was surprised by that one. I thought it was going to be a little bit further than that. So
Callie West continuing on with that triple 20, grabs 81, but Fire Tag sitting at 178 on her throw. Wants to collect this late to go up 4-2.
a good step forward there is Tracy, but pays off for her with a 1-2-1.
Yeah, she actually would have. She would have fatted at 20, would have left herself 99. So that was a great shot for the 121. Fire Tag needs the 15 for tops.
98 needed for Callie. That is the right way to attack it, though. I mean, now you can go 18 for Bull, and that's what she's going to do. Bull it is. Can't convert. Back to tops for Tracy to put herself one leg away in this final.
And what she
And
does
there
is she
you
checks
go.
tops.
Yeah, that's a fantastic check there. And look at these averages, Ryan. I mean, couldn't get any closer. 64.5, 64.56. Tight knit.
These these ladies are throwing dart for dart. When you and your opponent are right on top of each other throwing dart for dart, think of the pressure that can build in your mind. Callie West with 100. Fire tag goes to the 19s. Going to collect 2 7s. Moves to the top. Only gets 34. Callie out in 31 points in front. Has a throw. Needs to continue on.
Yeah, needs to stomp down real quick here and at least get a few looks before Tracy, if not of course, take it out as soon as possible, but give yourself opportunities,
Nice 98 on the turn. Puts you a little bit out in front of Callie, but it is Callie's throw.
And Tracy converts back up. Not able to really gather much there, so 10 points the differential in between these two. 12 darts apiece. There's a good one from Callie. That'll
nice
help.
On that trip. Nice pickup on that trip 20. A big ton here leaves Tracy Firetag 146. She's going to go ahead and move down for 96.
Oh, did she snag it? No, just 58. That was, a big opportunity there for her because if she would have been able to grab the first look at a check, I mean, there you go. You're getting 6 darts.
$188, $115. Fire tag real close to getting to the out. Needs a big round here to set up a good out. It's going to start with the 18s. How about that trip 20?
Yeah, that's a great transfer. Great transfer. 98 to leave herself at 90. 115 for West. She went 20s last time. She does the same. Down to 19. Needs the triple. Now double 19 for the leg.
Man, that was a great shot. Left herself 38. Fire tag going to go 54.
Wow.
Wow.
What a check out for Tracy, and what a way to go about it. I mean, she forgoes the, bull traditional, leave the bull route and go to 220s. She says, no, trip 18, double 18. Let's win this here. Tracy Fire Tag, your 2024 Seacoast Open WDF Silver Event Champion. Wow. Congrats to her. Congrats to Callie West on a second place finish as well.
Wonderful, wonderful matches, ladies. Great darts. Good shout out to Carolyn Mars and Andrea Taylor and Paula Murphy and Trish Gresick. All those top 8 matches were phenomenal. So good play to everybody.
Yeah, Yeah, certainly so. And I think we do have the semifinal on our opposite board, and I think they're going to be like potentially 1-0. Nope, still 0-0. So we'll go ahead and just take a peek here at this one, and then we'll finish up with our final. And I recognize that Jonathan Marshall fella. Boy, did we have a good run-in with him at Which City a couple years ago. He won the doubles title with his good friend and was running around the whole place, dancing, doing push-ups. Boy, what a celebration.
I would when I beat you, I celebrate like that. I will do the tear off my jersey and slide across the floor and everybody see my chest. You know how it is when you beat Will Stewart in darts.
Get out of here.
I don't know. When's the last time I've even played you?
It's been a while.
Fortin gets rid of
Been
the
a while.
15, goes straight to the bull.
I know one person who's never beat me. 2-0 against him. I'll let you take
I'll
a
be
guess
sure.
on that one, Ryan.
I'll just remind him next time I see him.
Okay. By the way, I did tell a funny story about that one. Before I played Danny Anson, I did give him the opportunity, the first and only time I've ever been like, hey, we can split if you want to. I'll take the trophy, you take the money, we'll call it good. I don't know if he ever told you that, but I definitely said that to him beforehand.
Well, you beat him.
Yeah, I did. But
And you beat
hey,
him.
there we go. Winner. Tony Solomon gets the leg here as the two Canadians have the 1-0 advantage. Nah, congrats to him. I saw he won Dart Madness. That's great.
Yeah, he's had a good getting ready for Q school. They will be leaving December the 3rd, and he will spend 2 months overseas playing Q school and other events.
Is he going to spend a little bit of time beforehand getting ready, playing a couple events there?
Yeah, so they have a new house over there, so I do see them spending a lot more time overseas with the baby still being young. He needs that 100+ average competition on a regular basis, either through the pro tours or the other tours, the ADC
Yeah,
for the
exactly.
Netherlands or whatever.
I'm not saying he's not going to see
Absolutely nothing
competition
wrong
here,
with
but
here.
yeah, he
We
just needs a little
discussed.
bit more.
We've also discussed the trips home to the United States when he's going to be here is actually traveling to the larger events that will put him in the field with like the field we have today.
Okay. Well, Tony and Rick have an opportunity to grab hold here of the 20s. They, of course, started the leg, but how about that? 2 starts of just 2 marks. So it goes back to you got to snag it and run with it. Force the other team the 19s, only 3 fats.
Doesn't say Fortin looks to attack on the 19s. Smartly goes back up to the 20.
Marshall, that simply will not do here in this one. You got to have more than that to have a finals berth here. And Tony should just, 1, 2, 3, get rid of it. There you go.
3 easy shots, easy peasy. Scott White got to go work the 18s. Need the triple.
Does get the triple, but only 118 to pad the points. So Rick still, depending on what you want to do, just go right at the 18s. Can't blame him on that one.
Oh, pulled that third dart.
That
That
did.
could hurt. Trip it right here, you can get rid of the 20. He gets rid of the 20 regardless.
I don't know if I'm necessarily a fan of that, but like I said,
mean,
to
Tony-
each their own. Back-to-back turns of only a 1 mark apiece, that kind of hurts.
I was going to say, Tony can just close the 18s and open the 17s, and a triple would be huge right here. And it is. 17 more points, add a new house. Their house is closed. 16s or 15s in the corners. Scott's on the trip 16. Yeah. Rick didn't get it to go on the 15 or 16, so it goes right back to 17s. Add more points. Marshall has the 16s. '94 plays 85. 17s taking on the 16s. Tony says goodbye to the 16s. Let's move to the other side. Oh, are we going for the bull? We going to coffin shot it? No, but that's a
No, but he
big 9
does.
mark right there.
That is huge.
That is a huge monster round. Somebody's smelling finals.
What
Right
a big
in the red
bull.
pit.
What a huge bull.
2 straight.
That'll do it. 2-0 for that team of Rick Fortin and Tony Solomon. They'll head to the finals, and that's where we will head as well. That'll be the next match coming up for you, folks. We got Rick Fortin, Tony Solomon going to take on Jim Widmeyer and Ethan DeVera in our next match. That'll be your final matchup here of the evening. So bear with us. We'll be right back with that one here in just a second. Thanks for watching, folks. We appreciate it.
Yeah, I got.
Start off with a 125. Alrighty.
What,
It's nice to finally have something that's catered to your own grip, I should say. Especially on that back end, because I really grip with my forefinger and my thumb, mainly on the barrel. Come on! What do you say? A dead eye! All right, that was crappy dance skills, but it still works.
Jules Van Dongen, the Dutch Dragon, brand new signature darts as a part of the Winmore US player launch. I'll be doing an in-depth review of his soft tip and steel tip variations, of course. Stretching it out because someone suggested a 95 checkout, and I am not feeling very confident yet because I filmed the steel tip portion first. But we're aiming for the 19s, and if we miss into the single 19 like it did, we go treble 16 for double 14. But no dice. Gonna have to reset for attempt number 2. She gets the treble 19. Miss outside on the double. And miss inside because you suck. Attempt number 3 always comes by so fast. We've got the treble again. And she gets a cheeky double in the corner.
Luke Humphries is the greatest darting force on the planet. Bullseye. Oh, we got one. The fish has been landed. We know he's too good. The world number 1, world champion. Incredible stuff.
Hello once again, everyone. Here we go with our open doubles cricket final. We're going to have Jim Widmeyer and Ethan DeVera take on the Canadian team of Rick Fortin and Tony Sullivan. So this should be a good matchup. It'll be 2 out of 3 legs here for this one. Jim Widmeyer will start us off.
This is Widmeyer's second final today. Took second to Alex Spellman in the WDF singles silver event. So probably pretty happy to get back to the finals.
Yeah, just to be fair, I'm looking at some of those numbers. I think he's looking for a little redemption from that final here in this one if he can. Not really throwing the best standard in that one per se, but still rattling off at least a couple legs. But yeah, just wasn't quite fully there in that one, I felt.
Now, the Gates match I called before that, he was spot on. He was out in front of Leonard, and he kept Leonard, chasing him through the boards. Didn't have the same pizzazz against Spellman. Spellman rocked it.
I'm glad you mentioned that because, unfortunately, I wasn't able to see that one. So,
Captain American and his counterpart, Ethan, taking on Rick Fortin. And Mr. Solomon, excuse me, not Sullivan.
I must say Sullivan. No, nobody's saying Sullivan now.
Solomon. But here comes Captain America down the board. Not wasting any time.
Stomping down the board is him and Ethan.
And if I was playing with Ethan, I'd be like, okay, you just continue to keep growing, bud. Look at that.
Yeah, you start, you bull, you everything, buddy.
There's a coffin shot. Trip 16, trip 15, bullseye. Tony, gotta have a lot of bulls.
This is looking like a quick one so far. How about a 6-0 if that's what I'm seeing there correctly? I believe it is. That's just incredible stuff. I had to double take and kind of look at that one again. 6-0 here in this leg for these two. 2 bulls to get away with it. There's one, and here's a second. There you go. 1-0, and that's going to come out to about a 5-4. Oh, 5-2 overall. No, there we go. It's light again. 5-6. How about that?
That is a great leg of cricket. I mean,
That's a great
running
leg.
down the
Anytime you can
board.
throw a 5, yeah, a 5+ is like that's a pretty good standard right there. I mean, it is difficult. I always say 15 darter in 501 or a 50 in cricket, and I think the 50 is significantly harder than the 15 darter in 01. But sometimes overseas people think it's the opposite. Nah. You only see maybe a handful of those 50s happen during one of these. Just redo it, boys. Come on now.
We're splitting hairs. Here,
Just redo it.
Got to throw for the ball.
Boys, we're standing on our toes. We're about to pull out the dart. Just redo it. Come on, fellas.
Hey, it's a
Ethan's
final.
like, I don't know what we're doing right now.
Come on, just call it. All right, Windermere's going to win it. Here we go.
No,
Leg
they're
number
redoing
2.
it. After all that talk, they're gonna redo it. Boys, just redo it from the get-go. Come on.
Got to stick. Now we have a clear bowl winner.
And it's gonna be Jim Widmeyer getting the start once again, and that's tough. After just throwing the 5-6, they're gonna get the start again, and we'll see if they throttle the gas pedal again.
Does manage to get it closed. Only manages 3 on the 20. 14 to the 19s. Does he take the look?
Tried it.
Ethan doesn't even move. Stays there true to all 3 on the 20s.
Yeah,
Stays
not
true
even
to
a
it.
hesitation, not even a glance. Said, "Nah, I'm staying right here," and you can't blame him for doing so. They are one leg away. Why go 1-1 here and make things interesting in that last leg decider? Go ahead and just do what you need to end it.
Only manages 2. Jim can attack the 19s. Closes it up.
And we'll
To
see
the
what Rick
15,
does
18s
here.
or 17s.
Does he go ahead and close? I don't think he's one of those guys. He'll probably open up 18s.
Not happy with dart 1. Dart 2 gives him a single. Doesn't find that triple. Opportunity here for Ethan to shut down the 18s. Can point the 20. Only gets 1, but goes right back to the 20. Forces Tony to do more work with the 18s.
Yeah, just the 2 mark there for him.
Yeah, good shot. Get rid of the 18s, go back to the 20. Make your opponent work the 17s.
Yep, complete different game here. It's just, every dart's mattering here with these single marks. So that's gonna hurt for Rick. Just 2 17s and no wedge open for him. Gives way to Ethan to attack that number if he so chooses. I think he'll try for the triple. Yep. How about more? Up top. There you go. Hammers down.
Big
Yep.
shot.
Good stuff.
That is a big shot, a great move. That is a team play action. Force your opponents to work harder in the corners. Give your partner stuff to work with. Good shot.
Yep, just closes
Cross-the-board
it
shot.
on to the next number. No harm, no foul. Just give it to Ethan. Say, hey, son, do what you can. Try to end this to your next round, or if not, leave me something to end it for you.
Oh, did he not collect all 3 on the 15s?
Mm-mm,
He did not.
just 2. This just seems to be over here. Yep, 2 closes it.
Hey, but he
Tries
got the
his hand
17
really
on the
extends.
fly off.
Exactly. It works for points, doesn't it?
Mhm. He short armed it to the bull, but he grabbed the 17 on the fallout.
Three needed for the win. Just needs 2 more. And there
And
you have
looks
it.
like he got it.
Your doubles champions, Ethan DeVera, Jim Widmeyer, get the job done here at the Seacoast Open. Congrats to Tony Solomon as well as Rick Fortin for their second place finish. It's going to be $700 going to Jim and Ethan, $350 going to Rick and Tony. Well, what do you have to say, Ryan? That was I don't know. They came out really firing in that first leg, and when somebody does that to you, kind of as a shocking moment there, isn't it?
when you go to a final and you throw that, you're like, wow, that was great. And when you go to a final and that's thrown on, you're like, wow, we got beat.
Certainly so. So, well, folks, that's going to do it for us this evening. As we're going to keep playing the blind draw in the background, but we're going to get some rest before coming back for tomorrow's action. So tomorrow on the bill, we're going to open up with singles cricket before getting into some doubles 501 action. So look for the feed about 12 o'clock local time, 11 o'clock Central, and of course 9 a.m. Pacific. So that's what we're going to cue in for tomorrow's coverage. So thanks for joining us, Ryan. Do you got any final words you want to say?
Great day for steel tip darts in the United States. WDF Silver events today, so always happy to call those. Good stuff on the cricket side too.
Certainly so. Certainly so. Well, remember us tomorrow, folks. You got football on, but you got us too. So have those extra
Go
devices
Chiefs.
charged and ready. Yeah, go
Go
Chiefs for
Chiefs.
sure. Come on now. Come on.
They play Buffalo in Buffalo.
I know Jeff is shaking in his boots right now because he's 1-0 0-0 on us. What? No, 1-0. Oh, geez, I'm just butchering it. 1-0 down on us right now. 0-1, however you want to say it. Me and him took a little bet at the beginning of the year on the Chargers Chiefs, and of course, what's our record
Did you say
right now?
Jeff's a Chargers fan?
Yeah, he's a Chargers fan.
Ouch. That's a tough team to follow.
Ruh-roh. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. They're on the up and up. They're on the up and up. But all righty, folks. Well, thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow, 12 o'clock local time, for more coverage from the 36th annual Seacoast Open. Thanks for joining us.